It is good. It's your boy Ty back here with another video, and in this video today, guys, we're gonna be talking about season 6, week 6 in MyTeam. And obviously, look, you can call me a Debbie Downer, call me what you want. I do not like the way MyTeam has been going lately. I just don't. I'm just not a fan of it in general. So we'll see what obviously is in packs and talk about other things as well that we are going to see. Now remember, this season is going to be your last, or this week is going to be the last week to spend your tokens. I think on Wednesday or Thursday, they'll put badges in the token market. That's what I'd spend all of your remaining tokens on. Cerebro, 5-time NBA champion, 3-time Finals MVP, and 2 times MVP, and many other accolades. 100 overall, Tim Duncan. Here's the deal, guys. You're not going to probably pull Tim Duncan anyways, so act like Tim Duncan doesn't exist. You're not going to pull him, so let's look at the other cards in the set, okay? And my team community favorite, Dark Matter, Tim Thomas, awesome. We have to gamble for Tim Thomas as well. So let's check out all the cards. Special inserts, Tim Duncan, okay? Dark Matter, Paul George, he's good. Oscar, he's good. DeMar Derozan, okay. Ralph, probably pretty good. Depends what they give him as far as a jump shot, but Ralph has obviously really good size, so I'm expecting him to be good. Tim Thomas is going to be fantastic. Joe Johnson, probably very mid, probably very mediocre. So, I mean, in general, Paul George is good, Oscar is good, Ralph is going to be good, Tim Thomas is good. 4 of the total 6 cards are good, but just realize you're probably going to pull Joe Johnson a lot if you do lock in this set. So, just realize you're locking in this set for what is most likely going to be Joe Johnson if you do decide to lock it in. The Galaxy opens tomorrow. Dwight Howard, Donovan Mitchell, as well as Amen Thompson. Pink Diamonds, Coulibaly, Jeremy Sochan, and Sim Bhullar. Coulibaly is going to be good for a pink diamond. As far as the opals, call me crazy. I'm not a fan of any of them. Amen Thompson is going to be solid again because he's got good height and versatility, but I don't expect him to be like one of the best point guards in the game. Obviously, for budget ballers, I can't even say budget ballers, but people that don't like to gamble, he is going to be fine. Is this set worth locking in? We'll have to see what DeRozan and Joe Johnson look like before I make that decision. But, PG is good. Tim Thomas is good. Ralph is good. So, and even Oscar is obviously really solid. So, there are a lot of solid cards coming tomorrow. I'm one that if there's let's say Joe Johnson is really not good at all. Not a top 10 shooting guard in the game. Well, then it's tough for me to sit up there in front of you guys and say, yeah, this set is worth locking in when I don't like the Galaxy opals. And you're probably going to pull Joe Johnson. Anyways, NBA Finals recap. Here's what you guys see. It says available indefinitely, so they do not expire, which is nice. Bold 5. It does expire after 10 days. So for a lot of these, bold sets, maybe it was 11 days. But for a lot of these bold sets, you had 2 full weeks because the season 6 is going to end. After today, you're going to have 7 more days to grind this out, which it is what it is. Can't really fault 2K. It's the way they did it last season as well. There's no really other way to do it, in my opinion. Also, Triple Threat Online Co-op update. D'Angelo Russell. Okay, I don't know what you want me to say. D'Angelo Russell is going to be fine. He's going to be 6'5", or 6'4", maybe. I don't know. Going to have a good release. The problem with D'Angelo Russell is his player build. He's going to have such a skinny player build that's going to probably make it tough for him to compete. At 10 wins, you also do get another Shattered Prize piece, which does lead for a Galaxy Opal pack. One that I did get, and I think I pulled Gerald Wallace out of it, so you can get a really solid Galaxy Opal from that. Here's what to look like. Get another promo pack if you do get a championship ring. Wednesday, Season 7 Courtside Report incoming. It says, including announcements of the new rewards coming to my team. So what, like the new Glenn Rice and Lowry marketing that were this season. Thursday, get more details on season 7 and its first theme release, My Team Playbook. So in general, am I excited about this next week of My Team? Am I excited about the content tomorrow? I don't know. It's just sad because in years past, I would have been so excited to add Paul George and Tim Thomas and maybe Ralph Sampson to this squad. Again, that's in years past. I'd have been so excited to again, even if they were however much a piece, buy them, add them to the squad. That's just me personally. Instead, this week, you got to gamble for. I might, you will see. I don't know. I don't think these guys are that great. Maybe if the 100 overall was better. I might open a couple packs, see if I can't pull Paul George or a guy like Ralph Sampson, because right now, height runs the game, or even Tim Thomas, I think, could be good. But we'll have to see what these cards are like tomorrow. I just don't think they're going to be worth opening up, though. Definitely, I don't think this set is worth locking in, again, because I don't think Joe Johnson's going to be good. And that's ultimately what it comes down to, because we have seen it over and over again, time and time again. 2K is going to favor you locking this in and pulling a bad card out of these dark matters instead of a good card. And even for me, like, I know nobody's going to pull Tim Duncan, but it's I don't really care. Like, if I pull Tim Duncan, it's like, okay, cool, but he doesn't really change the game a whole lot. Like, Tim Duncan, 100 overall, is probably going to be solid, probably going to be smooth. If you get him, he definitely does play. But he's not 100 overall like Yao. He's not 100 overall like Giannis. He's not a card that everybody is going to really want in my team. He's fine. Again, if you get him, he definitely plays. But when I'm looking at this set, it's just another set. And again, for me, I'm saving up a lot of my MT in hopes of Season 7 it being a little bit better. Whether it means cards are going to come to the player market, whether it means we're going to start seeing, just better content. I don't know. But this is not a set I'd spend money on. Like, I just don't see it here. This is not a set that I would ever recommend you guys spending money on. Even if you do like the gambling aspect of my team, even if you do, want to, keep your team updated and great. This set to me is very mid, very mediocre. So that's where I'm at with this set. Again, some people really might like this set. And if that's you, that's okay. But for me, and the way I look at it is, I have 3.2, almost 3.3 million MT. And if I'm looking at this set compared to some of the other sets we've seen in the past, like, it just doesn't add up. Like, even if you go, I'll scroll down. Last week's set wasn't great. Ben Simmons, a bunch of kind of scrubs. 100 overall KD, I'd be more of a fan of than Tim Duncan. None of those cards are great. The week before, let's talk about it. Yao, Dr. J, Kawhi, Jonathan Isaac. Like, this drop 2 weeks ago is so much better than the drop we're going to get tomorrow. So just keep that in the back of your minds. Again, do what you guys want to do. If you want to gamble on packs and spend your money, do what you got to do. I just don't think it's ultimately worth it. D'Angelo Russell is going to be fine. I don't play a ton of co-op myself, so am I going to be getting D'Angelo Russell? Probably not. But again, he's fine. He's going to be a decent point guard that you can use and have fun with. But how many point guards do we need? Like, honestly, we got Russell Westbrook, we got Clyde, we got Drew Holiday, we got Steph Curry, Ja Morant. How many point guards is my team going to give us? That's my big question of the day. It just is like rinse and repeat, point guard after point guard, but it's what we have to ultimately work with. Right now, that's going to wrap it up. Let me know your thoughts on the Cerebro set coming tomorrow. Are you guys, thrilled about it? Are you guys going to open packs for it? Again, Opal, Donovan Mitchell, Amen Thompson, Dwight Howard. I'm not the biggest fan of those. And those guys will probably see updated releases, but we'll see. Amen Thompson could be good. But as it stands right now, it's just not anything that really gets my attention. It's like, dang, this is a game-breaking, game-changing type of drop. So that's where I'm at. That's where I stand. And I think it's important for you guys to know, am I going to open packs tomorrow? Honestly, probably not. Because again, I think it's important to save your MT in hopes that 2K, even if they stick to gambling only content, I think it's important to save your MT because we're going to see better drops in this. And in that rare case, the dark matters do come to the player market. I mean, we got to be ready for it. So that's where I'm at. Let me know your thoughts on this. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you already do it. As always, man, I love you guys. And have a blessed day.